Bathing is an essential activity that helps keep the body clean, comfortable, and relaxed. However, not everyone realizes that the habit of bathing daily can negatively impact health, especially for the elderly. Many studies have shown that improper bathing can reduce lifespan, causing various cardiovascular, blood pressure, and dermatological problems. Elderly people have a weakened immune system, thinner skin, and reduced cardiovascular and circulatory functions over time. As a result, bathing mistakes can pose more serious risks to them than to younger people. Therefore, understanding common bathing mistakes and adjusting habits accordingly is crucial. Before getting into the common mistakes, would really appreciate your support. If you like this video, you can help me by continuing to spread the lessons about aging. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you do so and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any videos. If you enjoy this video, please comment 1, and if you don't, comment 0. Let me know your thoughts so I can create better content for you. Below are 5 common bathing mistakes that people over 70 should absolutely avoid. 1. Bathing in water that is too hot. Many people have the habit of bathing in hot water to relax, especially in winter or when feeling fatigued. However, for elderly individuals, bathing in excessively hot water can cause more harm than good. When exposed to hot water, blood vessels under the skin dilate rapidly, leading to a drop in blood pressure, dizziness, and even fainting. This is particularly dangerous for those with a history of cardiovascular disease or low blood pressure, as hot baths can increase the risk of stroke or heart attack. Moreover, water that is too hot strips away the skin's natural oils, making it dry and prone to irritation and itching. For elderly individuals with thin and dry skin, this can result in cracking, peeling, and an increased risk of skin infections. How to avoid this mistake? The ideal water temperature should be maintained between 37 to 40 degrees Celsius, 98.6 to 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Avoid pouring hot water directly on the head and chest to prevent thermal shock. Check the water temperature with a thermometer or hand before bathing. If possible, ask a family member to help adjust the water temperature. After bathing, apply moisturizer to protect the skin from dryness. 2. Bathing for too long. Many people enjoy soaking in water for extended periods to relax, especially in cold weather. However, staying in the water too long can cause the body to lose heat, increasing the risk of hypothermia, colds, or even strokes. Elderly individuals have a reduced ability to regulate body temperature, making them more susceptible to dizziness, fatigue, and weakness if they bathe for too long. Additionally, prolonged bathing can strip moisture from the skin, making it drier and more vulnerable to damage. For those with dermatological conditions such as eczema or psoriasis, prolonged soaking can worsen symptoms. How to avoid this mistake? Limit bath time to 10 to 15 minutes. If relaxation is needed, use a warm towel to wipe the body instead of soaking in water for too long. Avoid long soaks in the bathtub, especially during winter. After bathing, dry off immediately and dress warmly to prevent catching a cold. 3. Bathing right after eating or when hungry. Bathing immediately after eating can interfere with digestion because blood needs to be concentrated in the stomach to help process food. When bathing, especially in warm water, blood is redirected to the skin to regulate body temperature, reducing blood circulation to the digestive system. This can lead to indigestion, bloating, stomach pain, or fatigue. On the other hand, bathing when hungry can cause a drop in blood sugar levels, leading to dizziness, lightheadedness, or even fainting. Elderly individuals may lose their balance while bathing on an empty stomach, increasing the risk of slipping and sustaining serious injuries. How to avoid this mistake? It is best to bathe 1 to 2 hours after a meal to allow the body sufficient time to digest food. Avoid bathing when excessively hungry or feeling weak. If necessary, drink a glass of warm water or have a light snack before bathing. After bathing, drink a warm beverage to help with blood circulation. 4. Bathing late at night or early in the morning. Bathing late at night can cause a rapid drop in body temperature, weakening the immune system and increasing susceptibility to respiratory illnesses such as colds and pneumonia. For elderly individuals, bathing late also raises the risk of stroke due to sudden temperature changes affecting blood circulation and blood pressure. Similarly, early morning bathing is not advisable as the body is not fully awake, and blood vessels tend to constrict due to the cold, potentially causing thermal shock. Those with a history of low blood pressure or heart disease should particularly avoid bathing at these times. How to avoid this mistake? The best time to bathe is in the afternoon, around 4 to 7 p.m. If bathing at night is necessary, ensure the bathroom is warm and use sufficiently warm water. Avoid bathing immediately after waking up when the body has not yet adjusted. 5. Not drying the body immediately after bathing. Leaving the body wet for an extended period after bathing can lower body temperature, leading to colds, especially in winter. Additionally, moisture creates an ideal environment for bacteria and fungi to grow, increasing the risk of skin conditions such as fungal infections and dermatitis. Many elderly individuals also have the habit of putting on clothes while their bodies are still damp, which raises the likelihood of respiratory illnesses due to retained moisture on the skin. How to avoid this mistake? Use a soft cotton towel to dry the entire body immediately after bathing. Pay special attention to drying skin folds such as underarms, groin, and between the toes. If the weather is cold, use a heater to warm the bathroom before stepping out. Apply moisturizer to prevent dry and cracked skin. And to illustrate that is the story of a retired teacher named John. John was a 72-year-old retired teacher who lived alone in a quiet neighborhood. He had always been a disciplined man, sticking to a routine every day. One of his favorite habits was taking a long, hot bath every evening. He believed it helped him relax and ease his joint pains. However, John never realized that his bathing habits might be harming him. John's daily routine was simple yet fulfilling. He would wake up early, take a short walk around the neighborhood, read the newspaper over breakfast, and spend his afternoons tending to his small garden. Despite his age, he prided himself on being independent and self-sufficient. His evening bath was the highlight of his day, a moment of solitude where he could soak in warm water and let go of his worries. But this habit, which he had maintained for decades, was slowly becoming a risk to his health. One cold winter night, after having a big dinner, John decided to take his usual hot bath. He turned up the water temperature, hoping the warmth would soothe his tired body. As he stepped into the bathtub, he felt lightheaded but ignored it, thinking it was just the heat. A few minutes later, he suddenly felt dizzy, his vision blurred, and before he could react, he lost consciousness. He fell forward, hitting his shoulder against the side of the tub. Luckily, John's neighbor, Mr. Roberts, had a habit of checking on him. Noticing that John's lights were still on late at night, he knocked on the door. When there was no answer, he used the spare key John had given him for emergencies. He found John unconscious in the bathtub, the water still running. Mr. Roberts quickly turned off the water, covered John with a towel, and called an ambulance. At the hospital, the doctor explained that John had suffered a sudden drop in blood pressure due to the hot water and the timing of his bath right after a heavy meal. His body couldn't handle the temperature shock, causing him to faint. The doctor also warned that his habit of bathing late at night and staying in the hot water for too long was dangerous, especially for someone his age. John was fortunate that his neighbor had found him in time, otherwise, the outcome could have been much worse. After this incident, John decided to change his routine. He started taking warm, not hot, showers in the late afternoon instead of at night. He made sure to wait at least 2 hours after eating before bathing. He also took extra precautions by keeping a non-slip mat in his bathroom, installing handrails near the tub, and informing his neighbor about his schedule. These small changes made a big difference in his safety and well-being. John also began researching more about elderly health and proper bathing habits. He realized that many of his elderly friends had similar habits and were unaware of the risks. Determined to help, he started sharing his experience with his community. At the local senior center, he gave talks on safe bathing practices, emphasizing the importance of avoiding excessively hot water, not bathing right after meals, and ensuring the bathroom environment was safe. Over time, John felt healthier and more energetic. His skin wasn't as dry, and he no longer experienced dizziness after bathing. He found joy in knowing that his experience had helped others prevent similar accidents. His near-tragic experience became a lesson he eagerly shared with his friends, hoping to prevent them from making the same mistakes. John's story became a testament to the fact that even small lifestyle adjustments can have a significant impact on one's quality of life, especially in old age. Bathing is not just a hygiene routine but also has a direct impact on overall health. Elderly individuals should understand these important principles to avoid unnecessary risks, thereby improving their quality of life and prolonging their lifespan. Thank you for watching until the end. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated with the latest videos. See you in the next one.